Hi everyone! Today's video is going to teach you how to dye eggs. This is one of my most favorite activities to do during spring. As you can see here, we have very colorful eggs and some of them are even decorated. So take a look at the video to learn how. Okay, so I have a large tray of eggs, I have some white vinegar, and I have some food coloring. Here are the steps for how to boil eggs that I am going to demonstrate. Place eggs into the bottom of a pot and cover with water about 1 inch. Then you're going to turn it to medium to high heat and wait for it to boil. Okay, as soon as it comes to a boil, then you're going to let it boil for 1 minute. Then after that minute, you're going to put the lid on, turn it off, and take it off the heat. Then you're going to set a timer and let it sit in that hot water for 15 minutes. After those 15 minutes, you want to rinse the eggs with cold water and place in the fridge to cool down. Decorate them. So my egg is now cool, it's hard, and it's ready to be decorated. Crayons are the only material that you can use to draw on before you dip the eggs in dye. Hold the egg in your hand carefully while you decorate. The eggs are ready to be dipped in the dye. Okay, so I have some glass jars that are heat proof. I have my food coloring and I have some distilled vinegar. So now I have some pretty hot water and I'm going to fill up the jars. So while we wait for the water there to heat up, we're going to add a little bit of vinegar. Add the food coloring. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of food coloring to each glass of water. My teaspoon is dirty, so I'm going to rinse this in a glass of water before dipping it into any of the other colors. I'll clean it off. So repeat this for all the other colors. If you find a color isn't dark enough, you can always add more food coloring. As long as the jars are cool to touch, you can begin dyeing the eggs. You need a set of tongs and a glass of water so you don't get dirty. So place the egg into the tong, then drop in the dye that you would like to use, in between rinsing in the water. Take out the egg using the tongs and place in the carton to dry. Repeat these steps to finish dyeing all your eggs. Wait until they're dry to touch them. Then you can examine how the patterns look. For the plain eggs, you can also color and draw on them using markers or Sharpie.